Well, it's Friday, and so happy Friday to you guys out there. And the weekend is almost here to enjoy and to get outside. Today, we're going to take a look at an Old Testament book, Micah. Now, maybe many of you haven't even dug into Micah. Micah comes right after Jonah. And to give you a little history of Micah, Micah was a prophet at the same time as Isaiah. And so there's some references from his book that even Isaiah writes about. And so they must have been able to cross and known each other during that time. And so Micah really comes into Israel here to really explain the warnings that God's frustrated, that God's mad at the idolatry that's happening. He comes in and warns them about the injustice that's taking place. And so as he comes in with these warnings, he also backfills it with hope, saying, if you do this, this is the outcome. There's this hope that comes if you change. And today I want to look at Micah chapter 6, verse 8. And to me, it's like the GPS for our heart. Like, what are we doing? How are we behaving and acting? Because again, as we think about what a GPS is, it gives us direction. It tells us where we're going to go. And today, there's going to give you three things to think about, three points on a map to ask you, how are you doing? Because I asked that question yesterday. How are you guys doing? Well, this is a way that is a reflecting of how am I doing in these steps. And this is what it says in Micah chapter 6, verse 8. He has showed you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Yeah, three things. To act justly, to act fair, to have that equality with one another. And then it goes on to love mercy, to love your neighbor. How are you doing with that? How are you showing mercy to people? How are you doing that in a loving way? And then the last one, he talks about to walk humbly with your God. Sometimes we tell God what to do and that we laid out our own path. But here Micah says, trust God, follow him, walk humbly with him. Let him lead and guide you. Let him set the pattern of your heart and not having you decide what you want to do. So serve God. Don't think about yourself. Love others. Don't love yourself. And so that's what I want to leave you with this weekend. As you go about your weekend, as you go about and have fun with your family, your neighbors, or whatever, act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly. Have a wonderful weekend, guys.